Good day, I am Jeffrey Silva, a PhD in Energy Engineering student from the University of the Philippines. I'm going to talk about the potential of setting up a solar power plant in three provinces in Calabarzon, Batangas, Rizal, and Quezon, starting with the demography, topography, and industries in the respective provinces. The latter part of the talk will tackle existing power plants and energy sources in the area and the solar energy potential. The province of Batangas is a combination of mountains and plains with elevations ranging from 0 meter to a maximum of 2,531 meters above sea level. The average elevation is 123 meters, with Mount Batulao, Mount Manabo, and Mount Makulot as the famous mountains in the province. Of course, there's Tal Volcano, which is being famous as the smallest volcano in the world. About 2.7 million Batangueños reside in the province based on the 2015 Philippine population census and was ranked 7th among the 81 provinces of the country. The province is also characterized with densely populated area and 860 persons reside for every square kilometers. This is good for 6th place when compared to other provinces in the country. The province is the third richest province in the country with 18.18 billion worth of assets according to the financial report of the Commission on Audit released in 2018. Industrial parks thrive in the area and are primarily concentrated in the northwestern part of the province. Among the industrial parks are the First Philippine Industrial Parks, the Light Industry and Science Park, and the Lima Technology Center. These industrial parks houses factories dedicated to electronic products and manufacturing. Solar Philippines, a solar panel manufacturing company, has a factory in Santo Tomas, Batangas. Power generation, oil and gas processing, and ship repair industry thrives in the southern part of the province, particularly in the area of Batangas City, Bawan, and San Pascual. Calaca Coal-Fired Power Plant, San Lorenzo, Santa Rita, San Gabriel Combined Cycle Power Plant, and the Iligan Power Plant were all situated in Batangas. The main source of power or electricity in the province came from these power plants. MSMEs thriving in the province are raising livestock, fishing, coffee planting, food processing, and textile manufacturing. A similar rich and populous province can be found just east of Metro Manila, that is the province of Rizal. Rizal has a population of 2.8 million people in 2015 and is projected to swell to more than 3.2 million inhabitants in 2020. The province is the most densely populated province in the country with 2,439 residents per square kilometer of land. The concentration of population is somewhat scattered in the province, except in the mountainous area. Rizal is also included to the top 4 richest province in the country in 2018, just behind the Batangas province with 18.07 billion pesos worth of total asset. The topography of Rizal is characterized by flat, low-lying areas on the western portion of the province and the gentle rolling hills and few rugged ridges at the eastern area. Southern portion of Rizal lie along the shores of Laguna de Bay. Due to proximity of the province to Metro Manila, industries thrive in Rizal. Business process outsourcing, malls, and manufacturing sites were situated in the western part of the province. Textile and garment manufacturing, agricultural products, and tourism are some of the MSMEs in Rizal. The province hosts the Malaya Thermal Power Plant and Montalban LFG, which is a landfill gas recovery system with yield of 8.2 megawatts. A power plant from renewable energy, the Pililla Wind Farm is a 54 megawatts capacity power plant and is located in Pililla, Rizal. 3 power plants were located in Quezon, that is, Pagbilao Coal-Fired Power Plant, the Quezon Power Plant located in Mauban, Quezon, with a capacity of 511 megawatts, and the SBPL Supercritical Coal-Fired Power Plant, also in Mauban, Quezon. Rugged terrains and plains, swamps, and valleys characterize the topography of the province of Quezon. Quezon is a long, narrow province with width averaging only 30 kilometers across. Sierra Madre mountain range runs along the length of the province, and Mount Banao is the highest peak at 2,170 meters above sea level. The province has a population of almost 1.9 million inhabitants in 2015. Agro-industry shares a big part of Quezon's economy and is the county's leading producer of coconut product. Fishing is also a large part of the province economy due to its long coastline, with several fish port complexes exist in Quezon. Currently, there are existing solar power plants in Batangas, Rizal, Quezon area. One of them is a 63.3 megawatt grid-connected solar photovoltaic power plant located in Calatagan, Batangas. It has over 200,000 panels, which produces an annual yield of about 88,620 megawatt hour of electricity. Some other solar PV power plants were not grid connected and the yield were used mainly for specific use. A service contract for a 75 megawatt solar PV power plant was issued by DOE to construct a solar power plant in Barangay Pinugay, Baras Rizal. Setting up a solar power plant is feasible or possible within the area. That's why we have in Calatagan. I am showing you here is a map with superimposed solar potential coming from NREL together with the average sunshine per season. Take note that the whole province of Batangas is a potential of about 4.5 to 5.0 kilowatt hour per square meter per day. Majority of Quezon and Rizal has also the same value when it comes to solar energy potential. Another map showing the photovoltaic energy potential of the region can be found in the screen. Take note that in this region, there is high potential in the southwestern part of Batangas, which is about 4.2 to 4.6 kilowatt hour daily. And take note that Calatagan is located in this area. Since solar PV can be connected to the grid, then our site will be determined by the solar potential. Another possible area for a potential solar power plant is located near the boundary of Batangas and Quezon, where towns of San Antonio and Quiaong in Quezon and San Juan in Batangas were located. With this potential, I think solar PV and solar thermal power plants can be both installed. However, solar thermal are yet to take a foothold in the Philippines, while our existing solar power plants and mostly of the proposed new solar power plants in the country are of solar photovoltaic type. Solar PVs are easier to deploy, and established guides from the Philippine Department of Energy are intended for solar PVs. There were more than 881 megawatts of newly added solar PV capacity installed since 2014, and this is in line with the aspiration target of 1,528 megawatts of solar energy capacity by 2030. The Department of Energy is committed to increase the solar energy capacity of the country by giving investors incentives such as feed-in tariff for large-scale solar PV projects and net metering for small-scale projects. Thank you very much for watching.